Alright, let's take a look at our footage here. It comes to us from Florida, USA, October 2016. Take a look at this object. Definitely seems to be translucent, trying to perhaps hide itself. Crazy, you see the plane flying by. Let's take a slow footage down here. It's kind of hard to tell how big this object is. Saying that the plane's there, but the plane seems to be further away than the actual object. So it is definitely, looks like it's a huge UFO, but kind of hard to gauge the size on this. But if you take a look at it over there towards the end, it looks like it's starting to reflect the grass that's on the ground, or the trees, sorry. Once again, this footage comes to us from Florida, USA, October 2016. Mike sent us this footage. He took this right outside his house. Here's the extreme close-up, and you can definitely tell it looks to be some kind of dish-shaped object. And it is definitely trying to mimic the background. Translucent. Excellent footage. Mike sent us this footage. We wanted to thank him. He sent it. He caught this thing right outside his house, so he did miss the first frames when it did first start up. But nonetheless, here's the footage, guys. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Alright, let's take a look at our footage here. It's going to come to us from North Dakota, USA, October 2016. Look at this. This object looks like it's scanning for something. And actually, the story behind this, the source says that he has seen this object multiple times. He actually claims to be abducted, and he has reported this to the news, and basically, you know, he's gotten a lot of backlash, and so he wishes to remain anonymous. But he was able to capture this footage finally, and he sent it to us, so we wanted to share that with you guys. This is an exclusive. Once again, this comes to us from North Dakota, obviously in a wooded area near the mountains. And look at this. It's definitely scanning for something. It looks like you can see the light over here, and it moves from right to left like it is searching for something. This is just crazy footage. Let's take a look at the object now, the UFO. It looks like there's you know, some kind of energy thing sticking out, or lights. It seems to be kind of circular in shape, but this is very unique. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. Once again, this does come to us from North Dakota. Let's take an extreme close-up of this object. There you can clearly see the light, and this is what, you know, the source was saying. It looks like there's lights around it. You can see it. It's kind of blurry over here because we've zoomed in by 400%, but it definitely looks, it could also be some kind of energy on the sides. Maybe that's what's keeping it afloat. Definitely excellent footage over here, guys. And we're gonna have to say proof positive on this one. The source was pretty convincing with his story when he was letting us know about what was going on. You know, we're gonna try and get an interview with him, and if we have to, we will conceal his identity. But it's definitely, you know, an interesting story, and we wanted to bring you this footage as soon as we got it. And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon. Alright, let's take a look at our footage here. Comes to us from Mexico, October 2016. Look at this thing. Wow, that's crazy. Looks like it. Cameraman's having a little hard time focusing in on this. Looks like it might be at a park. But the object looks like it might be made out of metal, but it's definitely reflecting. Looks like the environment, and it looks like there's multiple components to it. Look at the bottom. Seems to be rotating. This is crazy. Once again, this footage does come to us from Mexico, October 2016. Here's an extreme close-up of it. Definitely looks to be metal shaped, but it's kind of weird. It's definitely reflecting its environment. Look at that. That's just crazy. Well, anyway, guys, there's the footage. It comes to us from Mexico. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon. Alright, let's take a look at our footage over here. It comes to us from inside a plane. The source is filming it. We aren't sure about the exact location, but it is October 2016. This is very interesting. We've seen energy sources like this before. We're not exactly sure what kind of jet that is, but it definitely looks like it's pursuing it. It's about the same speed. The object might be moving away from it. It's kind of hard to tell from this clip, but definitely very interesting. And not sure, if it's engaging it or just following it, what's going on. But the object, the UFO, definitely does not have any shape. It just looks like it's energy, as best as we can tell. We do have some clips that are like this one of this object, but definitely excellent footage. There it is, guys. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. We'll talk to you soon. Alright, let's take a look at our footage here. It's going to come to us from the United Kingdom, October 2016. Look at this object. Very interesting. Looks like there's 3 lights on it, and the top one is blinking. Here's a close-up view of it, a different shot. It looks, and then oh, they're having a problem focusing. Take a look at the body of it. It looks it looks like there's grooves in it. Wow, this is great. Very interesting. Once again, this comes to us from the United Kingdom, October 2016. Here's another clip of this object that was submitted to us from a different source that was on the ground. This is also a close-up. It looks like he's trying to follow the object. Very interesting, guys. This is awesome. We're definitely going to be following up on this sighting over here. So don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and we will talk to you soon. Alright, guys, we just got this in, breaking news, but it's not really breaking because this is Project Bluebeam, and they've just released this footage to us. The source definitely wishes to remain anonymous. Check this out. 3 jets encapsulated by energy, and this is what Project Bluebeam is all about. Fake UFOs and fake things in the air. Look at this. We really question whether it's fake or not. These things are projecting jets, but the only problem with this projection is that there's definitely energy right around these jets, and 3 of them, resembling a TR-3B according to our source. So that's something really to think about. Is this a fake thing, or is it a TR-3B? Look at that. We'll let you be the judge. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. We'll talk to you soon. Alright, let's take a look at our footage here. It comes to us from Texas, USA, October 2016. Take a look at this object. Seems like we have a couple of different clips of this. Here's a clearer version. Look at that. It looks like it's projecting the clouds right on the top. Here is an extreme close-up of it. Look at the center. It looks to be made out of some kind of definitely a different material. And the tail seems to be translucent. So does the top. But if you look at the top, you can tell it's like projecting the clouds. That is crazy. This is the craziest thing we've ever seen so far. Excellent footage, guys. Well, once again, it comes to us from Texas. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon. Introducing the best UFO sightings book by iUFO Sightings. Download your copy now at iUFOSightings.com.